It's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Hall again on second down.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. He's going to look deep for Watkins. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Packers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll go to Barkley again. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was spot free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw. Branch. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
The Packers at 3-9 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he gets it down a yard or 2. before he's out of bounds. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cougar 19. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
A first down carry for Barkley. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Trap all 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Back to throw. Branch. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Elijah Moore hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is on his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Try to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Packers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Sixty Bison, 60 Bison. Bronco lead. 70 Timberwolves.
Barkley, inside handoff. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Viking 18.
Looking to throw. Branch. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
On the 6. 70 Lions, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Branch trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Zerline good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 79 Broncos, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun. Branch. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The offense on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Off play action. Branch. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On now is the Packers punter, standing just about on his own goal line. Fielded at the 20. And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey and not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
19 Tigers.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. They begin with a run by Barkley. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. This one fielded at the 5. Now a hit and a loose football, and the Eagles have recovered. So they take the deficit into the lockers. You know they had plans to receive the football. A nice drive, instead a fumble on the kickoff.
And that can be demoralizing right there because, as you pointed out, they had designs on coming out and, okay, we're going to change things here in the second half. Instead, with a deficit already, they cough it up, and now they've got to find a way to keep the score from mounting bigger against them.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Hall again on 2nd down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Breece Hall with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Throwing to start the drive. Branch. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A handoff to Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
To throw on 2nd down. Branch.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Off the play fake. Branch. He dumps it off to Barkley.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught 11 on the field. Those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
There goes a deep ball, end zone.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The scoreboard tells a story for them, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Viking 18. Mustang 19.
Off play action. Branch.
That pass complete to Moore. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
It's Barkley on the counter. And he is going to lose yardage here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
Off the play fake. Branch. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Come 19, come 19.
From the gun on 3rd down. Branch.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On 4th down. Branch. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
70 Timberwolf.
In motion left goes a tight end.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Panther 50, Panther 50.
He'll drop to throw.
And he's got Jordan complete right side. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Come on. Hey.
Hall ought to give up the middle. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
Hall again on 2nd down. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is caught by Watkins.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Hey.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Breece Hall His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Off play action. Branch. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. We have played 3 quarters. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Branch. Right back to Njoku. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll look to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Elijah Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Moore on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 106 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Here's Hall again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A give running right is Hall. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Throwing to start the drive. Branch. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for more. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 62 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And it's a Packers touchdown. David Njoku from 19 yards away. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Ball again on 2nd down. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance. But that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one.